Welcome back, guys, to Fire Emblem the Sacred Stones, as we're coming at you with a supplementary episode. As I'm wondering, what's within the Lagdou Ruins, as the Black Temple seems to be a very final kind of place to go to. What I'm intending to do with this episode is grind up some support so we can get some A going as we head into here, and also just find out what this is. Considering it's something opposite the map, I'm considering it to probably be something like this. Just late game. So we'll find out how that works out. And what troops we want to take, as well as promote a couple of troops. Because, for example, we had a big battle map last time, and we had 17 people in there, but Namie couldn't really be used because of level, for example, or comb. So getting those two promoted might actually be like a good option for us in future. So without further ado, let me get on with this and head into Lagdou Ruins and find out exactly what's inside. And see that it says 1, so it's exactly a Tower of Valny late game. Now we know, and knowing is some parts of the battle. It's always weird to film these without Twitch chat here next to me as well, because I always want to look over and say hi to everyone. But for now, we all just stuck with me this way. So let's find out what the map is about before we pick any units, as my last kind of grindy team is on display. A bit of time traveling here. So these are level 13, they're not exactly that strong. Whites. They're the promoted version of the skeletons, because they've got shields. So with these all promoted units, this is a sniper, you can tell from the bow. So it seems that everyone's promoted units, and they actually do a fair bit more damage than before, especially because they've got stronger weapons by half, and they even drop some good stuff. So that's cool. Look at all these bowmen, though. We need some with high defense to kind of take on this surge of troops, don't we? Steel lances and more. I reckon Cormag would be a good fit with the Philly shield. So with that said, Zanbato over here, an anti-cavalry unit. A dragon spear. Well, this is interesting. They've got some nasty weapons mixed in compared to what we've had in the Tower of Valny. Of course, I've only done 2 floors of Valny. So that's the thing in of itself. So let's scroll through. So basically, this is my goal, to kill this guy over here. He's just a normal white. So he's not going to be too hard to kill him in the end. We've got any entombed on map? Well, this is a promoted guy here. A Hellfang, a long dagger-like fang. Attack for 25. His speed's going to be 18. We've got promoted Melduins, I think. With even more crazy stuff. We got some dragon guys over here. The gargoyles. A death goyle. Well, hope for no reinforcements, considering it's the first floor, but you never know. There's a lot of enemies to get through. Have I bitten off more than I can chew for a standalone episode? We'll find out. Right, let's carve down here, see if there's anything of interest to get. There's killer bows on that. Mid-map. Worm slayers. So we're going to have issues with certain weapons here. Killer lance. Around the middle. Doesn't look like there's much for me to get. Well, Brave Sword, 150 gold. Sword Slayer on that guy. It's too bad I can't take him. Yeah, it doesn't look like much in the way of items to be gained. But you could steal the Javelin, I guess, if you had someone who could steal in here. But I'm probably not going to take one. I'm probably going to go with actually promoted units. So not like the low-level units I wanted to go with. So, with that said and done, let's pick our troops for the map, eh? So what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of... Let's clear out the list here. And no, let's take Joshua because he's low level. Or he's, you know, promoted level 1. Una's level 6. We won't take Amelia. La Rochelle and Natasha. They could get some kills on here on the monsters, hopefully. Let's take Eirika because she's only level 2 compared to Ephraim who's level 11. Due to things. Let's take Seth. Cormag, as said. He's level 2 as well. In terms of other units, I guess it might be better for me to take some kind of insurance units. We won't take Tana because she's level 9. We won't take Amelia, so Ross and Ewan maybe. Or Garrick and Ewan. Or I could take Garrick and Tethys. And use Tethys to boost up a little bit more. Let's take Garrick. And... Ruin Ross? It's a question all in of itself. Is that a better choice for me at this point? In terms of levels? 8 units. Well, I could take Mir, but we'll still leave out Mir for now. Efforts for the boost and grinding some low level level 1 experience might not be a bad idea. But then it's better to just have more experience on our combat units, isn't it? I mean, Uwen's a good unit for tanking some range stuff and dealing that damage back. It'd be nice that we do have an Axeman on field, so that's cool. Let's go with Ewan. Russell bash people no problem in the future, won't he? So let's check map, rearrange a little bit here. So we've got to watch out for what's incoming. We've got Dragospear, we've got the Zambato, which is the annoying first enemy. We have... Maybe we could just send you forward. I mean, it's a Dragon Spear, so that's not exactly great. Let's get you to... Yeah, if I change formation, we'll get Garrick to the front line. Oh, there's a breakable wall here, so they might come through. That would be a bit of a shame. It depends how well they can break it down, though. Or what kind of range some of these enemies can reach. I'm still checking map, to be honest. I want to see what range this guy can reach. So he can't reach through. So it might be that I put Cormag here against these guys. Just in case they do break through. Yeah. Deal with some certain things in other ways. So, that'll be good for me. Let's go. And find out how hard these enemies are and bring up some of our other troops to the levels of certain other outstanding troops currently. So let's see how much damage they do. So this guy does 9. He's 18 with that hit. And this guy does 22 with the lance. Seems none of these guys can reach over, so that's great for now. We'll have to find out what kind of units can on-rush us as well. That's a bit of an issue. Opinion wasn't Zambato as well. I think Joshua can go forward and start trying to get a kill or two. Probably better off using the Brave Sword when you think about it. One, I need to make sure I crit, and he's got a high crit rating, so that's great. But I just wanted to make sure he was definitely there. Oh, they're going to level up like tons. They're going to be very much near the other ones. Right, we gained some res and luck. I mean, it's better than Joshua's latest levels, let's put it that way. We'll take that one. Right, so we've got to worry out for this side here. In fact, I might want to start just luring them. So you've got 5 move, yeah? Okay, cool. I'm just wondering, can I break through this at range and then just have Cormag placed ready to tank some? He's got the Philly shield, so he should be fine. Could put him there with a killer lance, maybe. Too bad we can't double a wall, isn't it? Would be nice. Right, so this guy's got a 2 range to there. Pretty much no one else has. So I can put someone with a high defense value to kind of take things on. Now, La Rochelle has 12. Natasha has 7. This guy does 20. But you've got to watch out because the spear will come over too. La Rochelle should actually be able to fight both of them, but it's probably best I don't. If only you had, like, some ranged option. A couple of units would be great with it. Alright, let's just take him on here, then. Alright, knowing that this one's probably going to throw a spear instead. So let's have La Rochelle with her Shine spell, break down the wall. And start a ridiculous pouring of troops forward, eh? So this guy could attack Ewan if he wanted to as well. That should be fine. Alright, so we got a lance there, dragon spear. Let's send Garrick up to meet. They have a support, but we'll hold off on that for now. I'll hold off for the real maps. At least for them anyway, but I do have a support between 2 other people that I want to do right now. So let's get you there with the axe. See what's going to come and fight me shortly. Let's get Eirika positioned kind of in the middle. With Seth as well. Because they have a support I'd like to do for them. Ha! What do you think? It wasn't like a Sire thingy, it was actually fighting. Or showing form. Your sword arm is magnificent, my lady. You've improved yet again. Thank you. It is only because I know my brother will scold me if I do not practice every day. But I still am nowhere near your level of skill, Seth. My lady, I hardly think. Perhaps next time you could spar with me and help me learn some techniques? The basics I've learned from my brother all apply to skills with the spear. If I could learn the sword techniques of the Knights of Renais, then perhaps I could be even stronger. That'd be of greater help to you on the battlefield. Yes, but Princess Eirika, I think you should stay away from the front lines. You're of the royal family of Renais. Please leave the fighting to me. Still, how can I just watch from afar while others risk their lives for me? I cannot rely on you always. I must learn to protect myself. So please, continue to observe as I practice. Princess Eirika. Well, the support level increased there, so they should have some more power between them at this point. We'll wait here for the time being. So we've got a support level of B. We'll find out what stats that actually translates into in the future. Just having them near each other for that ultimate power. It's always nice. Let's put you guys there. And then let the enemies come. We'll see what kind of influx of movement we have as well, which is the more interesting fact. I have the javelin equipped instead of the killer lance. Go me. That's not what I meant to do. But it's well within my usual margins of errors. Wow, they're going to level up tons. So, Lagdou Ruins is the place if you want to just boost levels really fast. You're going to get it. Strength, speed, defense. Can't ask for more, really. And we even got the Brave Sword, which we will send back to Convoy for now. It's a stupidly powerful weapon when you think about it. Oh, Joshua. Good dodge this time. Watch all the brave. Don't crit once then, just use every charge. I guess this is it. Okay, I maybe should have come here. They're going to end up way over leveled. This could be ridiculous. Oh, strength and speed and skill. You actually gained a level. And when I mean that, a good level. I'm beyond surprised. Right, no problem there. We'll at least be able to javelin this guy back, thanks to how things have turned out in a bit. So yeah, we're probably going to have most units level 10. I need to get Eirika in the front line and Seth. Oh, more strength. Some extra defense would have been great, mind you. Can't hate. I was about to say, there's no chance you're hitting. Or even doing damage to Garrick. Right, so we can see the overall range there. We can even get in the trees if we want to play by avoidance. So we could take out the archer. And one other, and then take some of the other guys with the horsemen. What have you got? An iron bow too? I feel like we can really push this. Really? I mean, you should two-shot with that, I guess. I mean, we could go for the one-shot. Nice when it works out. At least we can buy more killing edges at the local store as well, when you think about it. Well, Joshua hasn't been hit yet. We're going to just come over here and break this guy down. What's he got? Sword? That's fine. Doesn't matter. Any sword will do with you as well, which is great. Garrick power! So they may be promoted and technically above our level 2. You get more experience than on the actual maps, don't you? Well, strength, skill, defense. Just keep getting more powerful. Get that crit rating, man. It's basically what you're doing right now. So Eirika and Seth are up next. Now here's the thing. I'm guessing Seth doesn't actually have the power to kill one of these. So we can abuse that and get the finishing blow of Eirika. And kind of see how that support kind of helps as well. I mean, technically there was a way we could have got the killing blow, but you know. Even from the attack he levels up. Now, will he gain some speed? No, some extra defense. Is Seth going to somehow come out disappointing? Remember his levels on Ephraim's route. They were actually good. Well, these are the kills we need to get. One steel sword shot should do it. She got 20 critical. Is that just from standing near Seth? Or just her base stuff? I imagine that support is really helping. It was late game we ended up doing the supports for sure. Oh, strength and defense and skill. Ay, that's a level we wanted. Hey, I'm getting some okay luck at the start of this, so I'll take it. I'll take it every step of the way. Right, well, let's La Rochelle start her attacking routine, shall we? You should be able to take out quite... Oh my goodness, she got a whole level from that guy. Right, some extra skill. Crit rating, I guess. Crit and hit. Right, we've got steel sword incoming. This guy can't reach. This guy can't reach. We can step forward a little bit and let them reach. Then we have to deal with this hammer, which isn't really going to hurt us too badly. I mean, you can generally see... I think it's still a weapon triangle loss, weirdly enough. So it's 5 damage against us. So let's go steel sword. Level up his sword skill a bit more. His lances is nearly full. So that's not bad. Ah, this is a lot easier than I thought it would be. But we've got the guys in the background to be able to move in and do some more attacks after the fact. Too bad I can't reach, you know? Too bad I can't just go over the edge. Let's get your stats to S rank, shall we? Seth needs a bit of babysitting right now. Alright, let's keep Ewan near here, because technically he can actually act as a healer for pretty much every unit here. It would have made more sense to heal Cormac, but we'll just take the tiniest bit of experience. Of course, staff experience cut in half now due to us promoting. I guess it's a bit more skill. So we're not going to kill this guy. Look at that. I mean, it'd be nice if he did crit and take down the HP a fair bit. We're at least going to lure the archer too. I like how that guy just basically walked into range with us. I'll take that any day. Okay, so we've got loads of people now forcing their way towards us. That is a bit more difficult. If Joshua gets here, I'd be surprised. Alright, so that left side is where the battle's going to be. I got hit for 1. Thank you, Philly Shield. It seems like maybe me moving up a little bit might have triggered a fair bit of movement from the enemy there. Luckily, this bit of brush is going to actually stop the movement a tinsy bit. Right, what weapons these guys got? Steel sword, killer lance. That's one we have to watch out for. Steel bow. We got an iron lance. Oh, 10 gold, hooray. And a heavy spear against armored. So I think Cormag is actually well suited to face off against, well, all of these. I was going to say, let's see how much damage we can do here. So that's 32. I'm guessing Ewan's got a better chance of killing that guy outright. But we can kill this one? No, it's 34. That's a bit of a shame. Ah, let's give it a shot. Go get the critical now. You're not obeying me, La Rochelle. Think of the experience that was waiting for you. Right, so now this archer can reach in a bit further. So what I could do is I could put a javelin on. That will actually deal with quite a lot of our problems. If you could even call them problems, you know. Right, let's continue to build up the anima level. Thank you for the critical with the woo woo woo. First attack, though. That's where we need it. Alright, so Uin's going to reach level 7? Right, we want to use him sparingly. Gain some extra mag res and luck. That magic growth is insane. So the javelin will one-shot this guy, but it's more about killing this one over here, to be honest. I've got 9 charges. Do I just let that guy attack and kill this guy straight off? Yeah, because I don't want him reaching anyone in the back lines, to be honest. Cormag will take that lovely experience. I'm an L. Am I going to be 2 leveled by the end of this? Oops. Strength and skill. I wasn't thinking you could gain this much experience. But luckily, if I spread it out, we should hopefully get to somewhere around like a level 10-ish, which means we can use every unit on the next map, but we just might randomly be OP. He says randomly. He knows it would very much be. Alright, Paladin level 4, level 3. Technically, Joshua needs more of the going at them, but I'll take Eirika to finish off. Oh, maybe not. How is this guy so strong in survival? So that'll put Josh in range. Not like Joshua's incapable of tanking that kind of damage, though. I mean, it's 1 iron bow versus, what is it now, a 9 defense? We're pretty okay for that. Let's let Josh hit him. We'll hope for not a critical, believe it or not. Nope, there we go. No critical would have been best. We could have fed that to Eirika easily. What is this guy? It's like he doesn't want to succeed in life. Yeah, no. Right, so what we got? We got a lance, we got another lance. We didn't have a Lance Reaver, sadly. Should I put Garrick there? Or Seth there? Seth with his 13 defense. He'd be taking 22 and 21. Because he'd probably double them. No, he wouldn't, actually. He might do. 4. I mean, Seth could definitely survive that. We don't have to pull this turn, though, so we can leave it as is. It doesn't matter too badly for us. We'll very slowly get you to F staffs using Silly Heal. Natasha wants to do some fighting, too. Natasha's got to do some fighting. We've got to spread some experience onto her. Right, do I maybe look at a different direction for some of my troops here? Split 4 and 4. I just don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure Cormag and these 3 are quite fine over there. I don't think they're in trouble anytime soon, let's put it that way, yeah? Cormag's going to reach like level 10 in like no time at all, though. I guess that's the problem of having him as... well, having too many spellcasters currently. 3 of them is a bit probably overkill. In terms of the experience we're farming out. That javelin's going to not see much longer life. Cormag's going to see a lot more levels, though. Right, skill. Not that great, but, you know. Can't win them all averages and all that jazz. Ah. The flyers can't fly over the thing, can they? Alright, we've got some kind of hellhound approaching. We've got lots of guys approaching, to be honest. And they're all approaching that side. Joyous occasions. Another archer and another archer. Okay. Alright, they can't fly over. But we gotta be aware that there is... I'm pretty sure 1 strong weapon in the lot here. So 2 critical. So essentially we need to... Well, I'd like to take out some of these. A steel bow and an iron bow. How to deal. I mean, I could step 1 step back. And a lot of our issues will be sorted, you know? I'm not actually going out here, I just want to test the damage. See, 15 isn't good enough. I want to one-shot him. On that side, it's crazy. On this side, not so much. But if I step forward now, there'll be quite a few people clamoring for my life. And they're all of lance kind. Now, these guys can't even do damage, really, against Garrick. So I guess it's kind of good to get Garrick forward at the moment and just try to get him to farm out some kills. The 3 melee guys, for example, would be great. This is not going how I want it to, experience-wise, you know? But I know Garrick can stand there and they can deal. It's about 60 experience a level, isn't it? I mean, I could pull... You got a longbow? No, you got an iron bow. I was wondering if I could pull 1 back onto Natasha. But I don't think her defense value is good enough for it. Now, one of the other things I could do is I could put Joshua in a bush. Make him ridiculously dodgier. You're so fleshy, man. And I could also just go full on the attack, but then I'm pretty much... Oh, I did not realise you were in range, sir. You're not, though. Okay, there's more troubles than that, so... Thinking on a retreating focus might be better than charging right now. So what I'm going to do is I'll bring Eirika and Seth all the way back. Garrick will be completely fine out there. What an interesting map. Or more to the point, what an interesting, ridiculous amount of experience so you can cap characters in like 2 seconds. I mean, Ewan's best to knock this guy down, but I want the kills on other people. If I step back 1, we create a better choke. So that's one way of looking at it. Six and 10. I kind of want to put Cormag there, and then he'll Cormag. But I do have the physic, I guess. We can now buy recover staffs, by the way, which seem ridiculous because they heal all adjacent units for maximum HP. So that's another neat way of fighting now. So I put in 1 square back. Basically, we'll have the archers try and ping on some other guys. Oh my goodness, I didn't notice the Wormslayer. It's only 13 damage. It's really that low? I was thinking it'd be more than that. And it's a low hit chance due to the lances. I think he'll be completely fine, wouldn't you? I guess when you've got high defense, you start to negate the bonuses and weapon triangle on your favor. As should come on the first attack, Eric. But enjoy this lovely, massive experience you're about to get. That's 50 experience for them. Strength, skill, speed. Still a monster. He is truly our hero. It's too bad you just can't one-shot them, eh? A base crit chance of 9 without anyone to support you nearby. I could have left Joshua a bit nearer. That'd have been a bit of support. Killer Lance does nothing. Right, Cormac's going to be unusable after this flurry, I feel. He's going to be pretty much level 10, isn't he? So that's reaching Ephraim standards. Especially if he keeps doing this. Oh, they're non-promoted units. Oh, okay. That's fine then. Yeah, you come at me. You're not worth anything to anyone. Is that why my critical rate's so high at this point? Or is it because I got Seth nearer him? And he does have a base support with Seth. Nearly well, it's a really good level. We're not going to deny that. No defense, no res. Those two stats are probably the nicest for us to get at the moment in a sense. But he's getting strength like mad. His speed is going up further. The Worm Slayer even missed. He can pretty much double everyone. Life good. Alright, we got the archers next. So will they attack the two people they can attack in range now? Because someone just blocked the range. Now, this has got to be a fat load of experience. Again, first attack. At base 9 crit rate, though. So I think it's within 3 squares I have to be to get the benefit. You know, the main reason I didn't generate any the supports like normally, and I had to grind supports, is because I still always think of Tellius system. Like, seriously. I was about to say, that's a crit, isn't it? Nice! Max speed luck. Some more power. The other archer will go for you as well. That's brilliant. But that sounded like dangerous music then. No straight kill though. Ah well, we'll take it. No damage. It's basically good luck to you, sir. Alright, so how do we deal with this next onrush of troops? Because pretty much everyone has the range now. We could just leave Garrick down there in some senses. I mean, he won't be bad off. Can he double the silly speed demon here? No. Sadly not. I'm guessing Joshua could, if Joshua could get in range. So, we got Steel Axe. The movement on this thing must be like 7, 8. It's pretty much to Joshua's spot. Essentially, I want to just pull them back. And then fight them after the fact. So, you're an Axeman, aren't you? We move here with the Iron Sword. These are 7 then, yeah? They're not... No, there he is as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you can attack here and here. So I just need to get a little further back. Now this will get you S rank, right? That'll work out. Mag and Res, not too bad. Do I pull 5, 6, 7, 8? So he can only attack to there, right? However, this guy can attack to here. I could pull onto Joshua instead, because he would go for Josh, like 100%. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Alright, what weapon do we want to use? A steel sword versus a steel axe. It nerfs our avoidance a little bit. Let's go for the super critical. 62 critical hit rate standing there. It's not going bad for me, is it? And then the archers can reach. So they'll just ping on Garrick again, and then we'll be able to clear it up on the next turn. Everything here is cleared up, so we don't even need Seth, etc. now. Seems if I step out a little bit, There might be hell to pay for myself. I don't need to heal yet, but I can also just heal with, you know, Ewan that's standing right there. So let's get this kill. Get La Rochelle to level 4. Because, man, the experience. Alright, Mag Luck Defense this time. She's building up her own power rating at this point. I would say, Seth, do you want to go kill this guy? But this guy will double you, though. It would suck. You can definitely move there to attack, after all. Right, 8. And he can't move any further, which means I could actually just game this a little bit, so Ewan takes the kill. Cormac's there. Ewan might level up from even the lobby, so we'll give it a go. I mean, it's a one-shot. Build up that animal level. I'll be using Hellfire soon enough. Right, there's another level just off the lobby. Just luck. And animal level. Nice. Right, so we now see the ranges of what we're going to hit by here. How many enemies we got left on the map? Because it can't be that much longer. It's looking good. We just need to actually advance from this point. Cool, look at that guy. Wow, even the Iron Sword is like that strong against him, just one hit. Right, if you've noticed here, we can get some kills with some spellcasters on top of things after Joshua takes this one out. Down the first attack. 60 crit rating though. Right, so this time we get some more strength and speed. Not bad, not bad. Strength. It's kind of that thing you were lacking for quite a long time. If you can keep getting some strength, that'd be good. Or getting actual stats than just HP, that'd be good. Now we see everyone else we need to strike down. Strike me down and I will become more powerful. No, you won't. Don't be silly. Oh, we got reinforcements. It kind of seems standard. They're probably given an absolute ton of experience. I kind of want to defeat the enemy before I kill too many more and get too over-leveled. Such a weird problem. Right. One light spell will do it. Shine's got less hit. Tasha wants to get some kill experience. Oh, what? Not enough? You're kidding. I thought he'd have been a guaranteed level up for certain. Cool, right. So we can go attack one of them with Eirika, though we'd have to use something a bit stronger, it seems. Oh, wait a second. Change target. Change target's fine. I thought that was a critical for a moment. Have to get used to the animations, don't we? See, if I had Tethys, I'd boost up Eirika again. We need basically Eirika to get most of the remaining kills. Let's set this guy down. Just with an Iron Sword will do it. Nice. At least you got the strength to do that. And Seth is charging! Technically, what I could have done is I could have done the Archer trap and then moved the experience onto Eirika. That would have worked too. Right, so we're left with more or less the basic units. Now that we've dealt with the massive surge and swell. I mean, no matter what, I guess they're still weaker in general. Based on some other factors. Right, we've still got some killer weapons to beware of. In fact, a lot of people have some nasty weapons down here. Killer bow, killer lance. What else have we got here? Hammer, which we don't have to worry about. I mean, still blade hurts a lot. Spear has a critical rating. A longbow 2, which is all the way over here. I think it's pretty much just the killer weapons that we need to clear out now. We just need to get people in also positions where they can do the thing. Do I want someone to go far down the left here by the look of it? Yes. very far down the left of it. That magic she's been gaining, by the way. That's really gone and helped out with her overall range for certain other staffs. So finally we're getting some of that beautiful power added to us. Right, light rating's a D. We need to just make sure we don't use very many stats with her. We'll get the stats with Natasha. And let La Rochelle get the S for a special tome. Building up your staff level some more doesn't actually hurt us. So against Killer Lance, we want to be using Garrick. Axes win. So these reinforcement units are going to move, man. They're going to keep spawning, so that's going to make it a bit more of a... Yeah, we're just going to end up farming even more experience for this, right? All going to be lancemen, are they? Right, first of all, pull Javelin Man. Now he does 18 damage with speed of that. Just wondering, can we position you to make the pull? That would kind of work out, wouldn't it? I think we can do that. It's not going to be too bad for us. We'll take the level up. Level 3 gains some skill, speed, and res. Just got to make sure you're fast enough, have you? Alright, so we need to move her essentially one space onwards. So if I rescue here, move to here. Yeah, that works. I think, yeah, let's let, like, a support kind of just dump her down there into danger. Here, go fight some monsters, is basically what we just said. Alright, lightning's the one equipped, which is the lighter tome. I mean, we'll be fine there. Won't be much of an issue. It's just, now we've got a constant onrush over here, too. So that's the real next problem. We just have to work out. And one of the things I could do is run Garrick straight to there. That would pull the Killer Lance. Put on the axe. And again, life would be pretty good. So we need to keep going down here. Now here's the thing. We don't want Cormad to get the stuff. We've got a defense of, what, 13 here? And these guys hit for 20 and 21 with a speed that's lower. I kind of want them to be fought separately. Yeah, that's my problem. There's 20 and 21 with a crit rating of 5. There shouldn't be a crit rating on La Rochelle with her there. So if I place her there, it should be okay. She's healed up after all. Just staying away from this Meldwin. She should be able to hurt at least one or maybe even take both. But she won't die. That's the important thing. That really is the important thing. Let's start peeling the enemies our way. It seems weird sending La Rochelle into a danger scenario, but look at the dodge chance she has, Space. She's going to kill this guy and then kill the other one too. So it's the Meldwin that's basically going to be the problem. Yeah, La Rochelle will level up and then be next to another level by the look of things. Alright, there's the Killer Lance with a 0 damage rating. If you crit on the second attack, I'll take that. And there's me going, Twitch chat, where are you? Where's chat? It's nice to get these guys with some levels on them. But the one I wanted to get Eirika and Seth up, mainly. That hasn't really worked out, has it? She didn't even get hit. Alright, another level up comes, bringing more max speed, defense, and res. That's really good stats. Alright, the javelin. Our lightning tome is awe-inspiring. We have no heals for Natasha, I've just realised. But I guess we can deal no matter what. 150 gold is ours. Alright, it's going to be a constant... Oh, hello, what are you? Elder Bells. They have a ridiculously strong damage rating. So I guess it's now going to be complicated to reach the boss. Killer Bow's still in this corner. But look at that range as a whole. These are all lance guys too. Somewhat my overall disappointment there. They can do quite a high damage, you know? I think, actually, weirdly enough, Eirika's best suited to go against them because of how much she nerfs their damage. And if I put Seth near her, that would work out even better. I mean, I've got nothing apart from Sieglind which could one-shot these guys, but do I want to use Sieglind yet? Especially on a throwaway map like this. The answer to that is usually no. So it's 15 defense you have, isn't it? Or 17. When did you get 17 defense when I wasn't looking? Bloomin' hell. So put Eirika here. This way we can funnel our enemies. Take them on a bit from the other side. Keep pushing with you, considering it'll be the Malduin that gets near. But you got 14 defense, you'll be fine. It's a hammer, so it's going to have a really terrible hit rating. Maybe I'll, no, not Ewan. Maybe I'll have La Rochelle just continue on a merry jaunt of killing monsters and exterminating people. Start with that one, and then we'll kill this one after. The unpromoted Revenant. Not really much of an issue for us. And I'll start sending these guys back this way. Because I feel like that's where our real push is going to happen. And La Rochelle can get back there pretty fast. I'm going to move you to here. This is like so I can turn around if something really bad happens. But I need basically a heal on Natasha. That's what I'm kind of missing now. We get everyone nice and near at the very least. Supports, you know. See how this works out, shall we? Seems weird sending La Rochelle off on her own to just nuke units. Galore. Alright, Eirika's just going to crit that guy in the face. Beautiful. We did actually get hit, though. Alright, now it's time for Eirika to farm some experience. Except from those spiders come. Skill and speed, some extra crit, maybe. I'm right in saying the spiders move a bit slower. She gained 1 crit. And she put it to good use, didn't she? Alright, level 5. Speed, luck, and some extra res. Some more strength, more defense. How fast can those spiders get in? We can't kill this guy in 2 hits. Oh, unless we critical. That works too. Max skill speed res. And the weapon level increases as well to C rank. So we can now, I think, use Divine. Alright, let's check your movement. Okay, it's not too good. 6. I can basically keep Eirika here and take on these next two as well. See if she gets those crits again. We're back to these guys spawning. Let's take care of the unpromoted here. Still amazed that it takes that many hits to kill it. Another crit. And Rochelle really is like the true thing that she wanted to be. Be gone, foul demons! I will kill you all! Kind of thing going on. Right, let us put you to here, sir. How well do you reckon you could rush that killer bow? That's what I'm wondering right now. Okay, I won't be as over-leveled as I think, maybe, if I don't end up tanking these reinforcements for a little bit. I'm still, like, taking out people on each side, so that's great. I mean, I technically can take on the longbow and the iron bow now, when you think about it. I'll be perfectly fine. I guess that's Eirika's pretty much only thing is her low HP. There's a couple of units like that, so La Rochelle might... Oh, come on, Tashi. So close. So close to S rank as well. It's like one tap. Poor Seth, you're getting left behind. It's that problem in being a pre-promote, yeah? Oh, she got the critical to make sure she got the kill. You could tell she wanted that one. Next. So only one spider can attack me on this next turn. Where can that spider move to? Oh, it's 2 spiders can. Okay. That's obviously way more problematic. Oh, they actually hurt. Spiders are bad, and now there's more of them coming. So what I'm missing, really, in terms of sorting out this kind of spider rush that's going on? What it feels like I'm missing. So much damage there. It's just to get rid of some of these back units. It'd be fine if I could do that. Like this guy, maybe? He's rubbish. He actually is legitimately rubbish. Well, I can peel him off of my main force and then it makes a nicer way down. Silence them. Yeah, sure. So what I want to do is I just want to rush. Rush in. Beat them down. That would be the nicest way to go about doing things. And I kind of want to take the spiders at range. So the spiders are the actual problem. They just hit so damn hard, even with like the super avoidance of some of our troops here. Let's go with Natasha first of all and just take out this guy. The reason for that is we can rescue move her. Someone's screaming at me going, why didn't you heal Eirika? I want to see Eirika's dodge rate. We're looking at 13. So that there. And this looks like a good a time as any for Sieglind. A couple of charges of that being used. I have to move her anyway, I think. No, I don't. I thought I did. So I don't think either spider can actually kill me. Which is great. I hate your ranges, man. Just want to rush. Their ranges are just pretty annoying. Right, I'm going to put Cormac here. That puts him in melee range of this guy, I'm pretty sure. We're going to shuffle you around. I'm going to have Eirika take the hits. Not you. Once she's been healed up a little bit into a safer comfort zone range. Time to use the tiniest bit of Sieglind, I think. See how well it's going to work out versus two giant spiders of utter death. I reckon Cormag will take one of them, though. And then after that, we've got the pull down here. We kill the killer guy, and then we can start just advancing on the main section. That's the plan, anyway! Nope, you're going for Eirika. Well, critting with Sieglind is really cool. I'll take that. Killing something as big as that in one sweep? Oh, you deserved a perfect level, but I'll take that. This one, they look so deadly though. Right, only a 2-shot. Oh, come on. Alright, so we pulled that one away. That's nice. You got hit, La Rochelle. You're not supposed to. Now, do these reinforcements ever stop? That's my real question. Skill speed res. You really are the spell tank now. Right, so if I wanted to go in on these, they would really kill me, I'm pretty sure. Wow, they have a lower hit rate than I thought they would. I'm surprised. Oh, no more reinforcements. Okay, so it's a few rounds of reinforcements and that's it. So all we got to do is wait out, kill these guys in the position we want to kill them. We're sorted. Right, that's easy. Let's take care of one of our other issues. Because this really promotes the advance now. One for all of that takes a bit of time, but I guess it's just down to the fact that there's a lot of units out there that can pretty much kill you. A little bit of skill, a little bit of crit, HP of 50, nice. Don't know when you're reaching your cap at this point. Can't be that far off. Technically, I can step this up a little bit. Yeah, let's do that. First of all, why don't I get a heal going first? Who's what level currently? That's what I'm really wondering. If that spider's going to reach, then can we pull this spider this turn as well by just staying here? Because we know it can't kill La Rochelle. It will just mess her up a fair bit. Is the only way we can put it. To be honest, it's most likely to miss. And we are not far from physic range after the fact. So we'll take one out. Oh, I did not look for where this longbow can aim for. That's stupid. Right, Mag res luck. And then more power there. Oh, that's miles away. Don't have to worry about that. Alright, so Eirika moves to here, essentially to take on one spider of the two. Again, just switch her over to a steel sword and let her take things from there. I mean, to be honest, the other one might not even reach. Depends where the skeleton decides to go. So level 8, you're level 7? 6. You still need some experience, really. Let's get you near as well for supports. Not supports, well, some supports, I guess, is one way of looking at it. But it's more about just getting those bonuses. Just realised that's a killing edge. 20 damage on 17 armor, though. We're completely fine there. But I don't want to move you too far forward. That's what we learned from that. So, La Rochelle, you've got spider killing duty by yourself. Do you think you're up for it? Because I think you are. Man, have you gained some... Oh, the spider went first. I guess that makes sense. Even a critical can't take this guy out. Well, I guess that means we can feed the experience on someone else without an issue. Here comes the killing edge. A critical of 10, a damage of 1. Nothing to really be fearful of, eh? We're gaining enough strength now that we can just do an easy double. Eirika's getting powerful. Very, very powerful. Right, speed and res. I don't mind some more res, to be honest. Right, Spider versus La Rochelle. La Rochelle wins, KO. It's fine. I like to purge the evil of this world. Bit by bit, spider by spider. Come here. Nicely done. Right, so La Rochelle reaches level 8. She's had a good map. Mag speed res. Why are you a spellcasting beast now? Right, I know like Ewan's like below you in level. No, wait a second. Mag 26. Ewan had 20 mag on promotion, remember? Same level, mag 21. She had not that much. Has she gained mag every level? Well, look, her stats are capping. Her stats are actually getting near capping across the board. Apart from defense. Well, La Rochelle. Right, technically we need someone like Josh to kill this next one. In terms of efficient experience feed. So let's get that going. Yeah, I think an iron sword will do. Have the 30 critical chance then. It makes no sense. Right, so we could pull one of these. Maybe we want to pull it too. Is a spear white. Ah, that's why, because it's got a range of 2. It's got a critical chance as well of a 10. It would do 23 damage. I cannot put you there. I'd love to, but it's a bit too risky. Really need someone like this, Burke. This man will sort it out. Oh, you can critical me now. And then I guess La Rochelle, considering she hasn't really lost any HP any lately. 17 damage versus... what is it? 14, free. A longbow hit. We can tank that. That is if they even pull. Oh, wait, I've already done my move, haven't I? No. I've already done my move. Seth's just like, I'm the lowest level. This can't be. I remember when I was promoted, then I got an injury, and they all overtook me. I got to laugh while Joshua only got HP ups forever. But now the tables are turned. Poor Seth. Poor Seth. It even gives some extra stats there to you. Use them wisely. What's the outer limit of these attacks? There. Eirika can rescue Seth. Did I see that right? I think I did, you know. That's weird. Okay, they're not going to pull. So we got a Russian kill on the last go, have we? That's not a problem. So as long as I'm there. If I move La Rochelle to here, that means La Rochelle can get him. Physic, I can heal you all, lovelies. Nice, easy, just end it off, really. Now, I know they're not going to move. Still doesn't stop me being fearful. I thought that was going to lower a bit more of the space they could get to, but obviously not. All the same, Eirika has enough defense to just straight tank it. Just suddenly springing an attack on me would be a bit mean, Mo. A bit mean-spirited. What is it you've got? Steel Blade. I think we're on axe mode currently. Can't win either way. Essentially, we're just creating weird blockers for people to get in a bit more now. I can physic La Rochelle! Give me my S-rank stats! This has been a long map. But there have been gains to bring us up with Ephraim and crew. We have S-rank now on our lovely staff that we've got to bring back and not let it break. That's what we say to that. Like, that's going to happen. It's not going to happen. To be honest, it's a powerful staff, so we'll probably end up never using it, you know? That's why it's the JRPG thing. It's an S-rank. We can't use it. It would be against the law. Oh, would it now? Alright, so we easily have, like, the kill outcome here. So level 8, level 7. Seth can even get in and kill one. Can Seth do enough damage? Yes, he can. Do you want to go for it, Seth? Get some experience on your plate? Eirika would like a bit more, but I guess we've got to pity you a little here, Seth. You got hit, Seth! Stop that. Have another level. Gain some speed while you're at it. Speed defense. Speed strength, res. That's a bit of a better level. I'll allow that one. Too bad I can't get a little bit closer. Well, La Rochelle can take out one. And then it's up to our Dragon Knight to take out the other by the look of things. Now, I want to be close. I don't want to be far away. That's silly. Go on, get a crit. I'll never figure out what's your crit animation. It's so similar to your original animation. I can't get it right. No extra level there, but La Rochelle's about to hit level 9 and no problem at all. It's time for Cormag to hit level 9. Maybe, depending on how much experience the boss actually gives. I mean, I could use even an Iron Lance to get the kill. Better to use Iron Lance over Killer, isn't it? Will he give 100 experience for being a boss? He's not an Entombed after all. Job done. 90 experience. Well, that's a lot of level gains for our troops. And we're not going to proceed to the next floor. So we now know what this place is and what it can do. It can basically get your troops to level 20 in probably like 3 or 4 floors or 5 or so. Depending on how long it goes. It would be really easy to level people up. And not hard at all. Probably even better for grinding with like your Lobby troops. And there seems to be slightly better rewards. If not like just an absolute ton, metric ton of enemies. So we won't proceed to the next floor. We'll proceed to doing some supports and some leveling up. So let's get some more troops ready. Just in case we have another like 17-person mass battle. Shall we? Let's move on to some supports. Phew! What are you doing? Oh, Comb. I was just restringing my bow. Wow, you really take after your grandfather. The way you handle your bow is great. Grandpa taught me how to shoot when I was little. Yeah, your grandfather was a really top-notch archer. I still remember how he tried to shoot me. Well, Comb, that's because you were stealing fruit from our tree. He really taught me how frightening an archer with a good shot can be. But he never hurt you. He just wanted to scare you. He missed on purpose. Nope, he was aiming for me. I was just too fast for him to hit me. He never missed a target when we went hunting. Well then, I guess I'm just faster than wild animals. Hey, you're laughing at me, aren't you? That's not true. It's just that you haven't changed much since then. What's that supposed to mean? Just that you still exaggerate a lot. But now that I think about it, you've always been on my side. Not always, and now especially, I can't always be there to protect you. I have many responsibilities to this unit, you know. I know, but I can't leave you alone either. Thank you. And that's support level B. Now to build up for the next one. And so our next support on show in the Tower of Olney will be Ephraim and La Rochelle. So let's get them a B support. Ephraim, wait a minute. Yes? I've heard such interesting things about you from so many people. I thought it best to ask directly. You're a reckless man, are you not? It seems an attitude unbefitting a commander, wouldn't you say? Don't speak to me that way. If I can save a life by taking a risk myself, I'll do it. And man, did he take a lot of risks. This is war, and war is risky. I have no problem with that. Oh dear. I'll bet your body is just covered with scars and that armor, isn't it? I can heal them all for you. Let me see them. Thanks. Let's see. Oh my. What are you doing? I've taken my armor off if I'm going to show you the scar on my shoulder. Cad, beast, pervert, devil! I simply will not allow you to take advantage of me in my confused state. What? Wait, La Rochelle, what about my scars? Cad, pervert, devil! Well, let's keep building up a little bit more here because I want to get one also between Tana and Cormag. And so finally, Tana and Cormag are ready to speak once again. So what would their support be like as the twin flyers of our union? Cormag, thanks for warning me about that archer the other day. Your wyvern startled me, but I think he may have saved my life. Well, you should thank him then. I can't take credit for it. I mean, he started shrieking out to you before I even saw the bowman. Really? That's amazing. In that case, thank you. The bond between a wyvern and rider is close, and this guy's a smart one. I'm sure you and your Pegasus are the same, wouldn't you say? Oh yes, it's the same with every knight and a Pegasus. It's so sad to see how war has changed the way we relate to our animal allies. It's taken such a tremendous toll on these beautiful creatures. I agree, this whole war is ludicrous. War itself is madness, even more so if it's for greed or the fancy of power. I hope our efforts end this war quickly. I don't want to see anyone else die. Nor do I, but you cannot race headlong into battle. We'll need you to help rebuild our shattered nations after all. We soldiers are expendable, but you regal types aren't. Cormac, don't say that. But it's true. No life is expendable. Your Highness, don't throw your life away. Promise me, will you? As you wish, Princess. I'll be careful. I have your promise, Cormac. And so that's the B support there. Aiming for a future A. So we'll see that next time in a sense. Right, let's go on to another support. And so our next B support pick is Tethys and Gellic. Let's speak and find out what they have to say. Chief, the truth is, Uwin and I, we were abandoned by our parents. Oh, I see. I wandered about with little Uwin in tow. He had no idea what was happening. I was a child myself with no job. We went to bed hungry every night and our clothes were rags. Then one day I said to myself, we cannot go on like this. I watched a dancer on a street corner and memorized all of her moves. I wasn't a very coordinated child and it was so difficult. I didn't have real shoes, so my feet were a mess of blisters. And I fell so many times I was covered in cuts and bruises. It was painful and miserable and very, very difficult. But I never cried. Because if I were to cry, he would cry. And I love seeing Uwin's smiling face. I want him to smile all the time, so I worked hard so he could. Tethys. What a sad and miserable tale. I'm sorry. I was reminded of it all just recently, and I was overcome with emotion. That's how I earned the dancing skills and physique I have now. All of the hard work I did back then has made me the woman I am today. What'd you say to that? I'm not sure what to say. So before you met up with us, the two of you had a rough time of it, did you? Okay, that's enough. The past is the past. You mustn't tell anyone about this. I don't share the story of others. I only told you because you're the chief. The story of toil and hardship doesn't quite fit my mysterious image, does it? You know what I'd like? For you to tell me more about you. Sure. Another time though, okay? Alright, let's see this thing through to the end. If we do our best, good things will come of it. And then better things after that. Right, Chief? Right, Tethys. You be careful. Of course. You too, Chief. So his story gets told next time. So we'll aim for an A support there. We still got to get him up to B with Joshua, but they can talk to that in the middle of battle most likely due to character limits and stages. So time for me to continue on, as it were, and keep on fighting. Now here's a support that I actually had available to me the entire time we played the last session, but didn't manage to get. Of course I want to get all these juniors together, and all friendly. So we have one between Ross and Uwin. Let's see how they get on. Here you are. I finally tracked you down. Hi, who are you? I'm Ross. You? I'm Uwin. Hey, Uwin. Nice to meet you. I've been looking for someone around my age. Let's hang out sometime, okay? Sure, but do we have to wait until sometime? How about now? What are you saying? We're in the middle of a battle. The others are fighting, well, so the two of us don't really make much of a difference. Wrong. Besides, even though I just started using magic the other day, I'm pretty good. If something does happen, we'll be okay. Well, I'm pretty confident in my skills too. But you know how to put this? How do you put this delicately? It's the matter of moral. You know, morale. You certainly are dedicated. That's a surprise. Hey, why don't you prove your dedication by answering this brain teaser? Haha! Like a riddle? Sounds fun. Yes, it'd be really fun to watch you struggling to come up with an answer. Ha! Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Well, whatever. Let's do it. Okay, here it is. Ross, do you know what a balance is? Of course I do. Who doesn't? It's a type of scale with small plates on both sides to put weights. When both sides are the same weight, it balances. So that was the riddle. Easy. Haha, you're too funny. No, that was just a setup for the brain teaser. Here's the real question. Assume there are 25 pebbles. Pebbles? Yes, they're really small as peas. They're all the same colour and shape. In this group, there's one pebble that's lighter than all the other pebbles. And I must tell you the way to find that pebble? Of course not. What kind of challenge is that? The question is, how many times do you need to use the balance to find that one rock? How many times, huh? It's not 24, is it? What? Oh, haha, it's the first time I've heard that one. I see, so you're thinking that you'd measure the pebbles one by one. That's great, Ross, you're too funny. That's not a compliment, is it? You think I'm an idiot? That's not true. Actually, it is. Did I mention how perceptive you are too? Oh, you wait, I'll figure it out. I just need some time to think about it. The anticipation is killing me. I'm assuming... see, riddles. Riddles. Fun, as enemies come and fight me constantly. I'm assuming that has something to do with, like, you can measure half and half, like 12 and 12. If you're lucky, they balance, you'll get it in one. But otherwise, you just keep halving it until you find the correct pebbles. That would be the correct one. So, in terms of that, I guess it'd be one... Well, you can get it in one if you're really lucky. So it'll be one which is 12 and 12, one which is 6 and 6, one which is 3 and 3. And then you'd be like 2 and 2, 1 and 1. So probably about 6 times, is it? 12, 6, 3, 2, 1. Or 5. Or 4. 12, 6, 3, 2. You'd have to measure it one more time again. Just to make sure you know which one's it. So it'd be 5 times, I think? Put your answers in the comments below. Let's put it that way. As everyone kills everything. Let's get on to our next support, shall we? And so with at least one more support to do for the after kind of show, let's get Ross supporting with Amelia once more as they hopefully don't think each other are enemies anymore. Amelia, don't fall on him, you'll crush him. Even with all that muscle. Hey! Oh, hi, I guess I haven't told you my name, huh? I'm Ross, the son of the warrior Garcia. Oh, Amelia. Nice to meet you, Ross. Likewise. By the way, it looks like you're getting better at battle. Yes, it's mostly because you and the others are helping me out, and I'm a demon! I'm also getting the hang of my spear. I see. I was once a rookie too. Everyone has to start somewhere. We're young and we start at the bottom of the chain, you know? But we'll get stronger, both of us. So let's work hard, alright? Yes! Good, good. Oh, by the way. Yes? I have something for you. Now, where did I put it? Ah, here it is. Thanks. What is it? Isn't it obvious? It's a necklace. I can see that, but why? I bought it. I bought it a long time ago. There was a kid selling this on the street and he just wouldn't leave me alone. I didn't need it, but he seemed really hungry, so... That's very kind of you, Ross. Oh, it's not a big deal. Anyway, it's yours now. What? I couldn't. No, it's yours. But... Don't you like it? It's not that. It's very pretty. It's just I wear it under my massive armor and no one will ever see it. Then keep it. Thank you. It's so lovely. You should have just accepted in the first place. Why are you acting so reluctant? Well, I've always lived very modestly. I bet armor costs a ton. What's that got to do with it? I could never afford something like this. So to me, everything is so very precious. And I couldn't take something that was precious to you. I see. Please just take it and enjoy it. If you're sure. Thank you. Of course. Besides, I've always looked better in earrings than necklaces. Just kidding. Okay, let's go, Amelia. Sure. Well, we've gone from thinking each other as the enemy to, well, what we have now. A little bit of present giving. Instead of exchanging weapons, we're exchanging gifts. Well, with that done, I think it's time for us to promote a couple of units as well and make them a bit more usable just in case we have another, like, really big amount of people map again. So let me get and do that, shall we? So with 4 units ready to promote and a new shirt change and a new day beginning. The editing over multiple days of a video, eh? Let's get to making some more powerful units just in case we need to use them. So we've got Franz, Vanessa, Combe and Naomi lined up for us. Let's use the Knight's Crest here and promote Franz first of all. Now, Seth is who we've been using, however, Cavalier Franz has way more speed. Is kind of more usable in that sense, so could we be looking at someone to kind of take his place, really kind of sadly? I don't know. But we'll promote him, and maybe we'll promote him into the same class, because we already have a Great Knight. We already have a Paladin. The kind of green aesthetic that Franz has going on, it looks very weird with a Paladin, that's for sure. But let's go with that. Equip swords and lances, mountain knights with superior abilities. Hopefully some good stat ups too. So, a Paladin gains in 1 strength, 1 skill, 1 speed, 2 defense, 1 res, and 2 con. Weirdly enough, not as much as I kind of thought it would, but his strength and speed, his defense aren't that bad. Well, we'll do a review of what he's gained overall stats-wise on the few levels he's got. In a bit, we'll move on to our next promotion, Vanessa, who's been left in the wings a little by Itana. I've got a Master Seal ready to promote Vanessa, because I don't actually have the right promotion item for this, but I'm pretty sure you can earn others elsewhere, considering these massive places of just endless items within a Master Seal. Why don't I use it? Now, what are we going to promote you to? Well, we've got a Falco Knight. We've got a Draco Knight. I think it's only fair that we end up in the middle with a Wyvern Knight too. So let's change Vanessa over. Getting rid of her poor Pegasus. I'm giving her the skill Pierce, the one that has a potential to bug. I'm not quite sure Wyvern's in the middle of the two, but whatever. Getting 2 strength, 1 skill, 2 speed, and, well, a little bit of defense, a little bit of res in there and here. That's not too bad. Right, so we've now got a Wyvern Knight. It's an interesting icon as well. Kind of like opposite way round of Draco Knight by the look of things. But now it's time to promote Colm. We've already got ourselves a rogue after all. We've got ourselves a sword master because Joshua could promote into the other class that Colm will be promoting into. Let's make him an assassin with a skill silencer. Easy choices, isn't it? Easy choices. Don't you look fancy there, Colm? So hopefully you get some bigger gains as well. Well, mainly in the defense res con kind of things. His strength isn't exactly that high. His speed was capped out, so that was fine. But, I guess his crit rate will be higher for it. Possibly. The silencer skill itself being able to proc isn't too bad. And our last one to promote is Naomi. Let's get the Orion's Bolt going. And now we get the choice between a sniper, which of course Inez currently is, and a ranger, who also can use swords and has that extra range of just base movement. So of course we're going for the class we don't have. So Naomi becomes a ranger, able to hit people in the face properly. Gaining, oh, that's some good promotion bonus as well. 2 strength, 2 skill, the extra defense there. I'd say Ranger's a bit like the best promotion we got out of the 4, possibly. That's kind of evened out his stats a little bit there. You have to kind of check them against Inez. 14 strength, 15 skill, 19 speed. Where's Inez on the list? Because she could end up being better, really, with the maneuverability as well. But then it's just working on a character versus getting them in a promoted state straight away. Of course, less defense, but a bit more res as well. Means that a bit more of a spell tank from range. And the horses for the amount of movement is pretty good. And then you got swords as well, so you can attack at melee range. All very nice little things. So with that said and with that done, let's move on and just do a quick review of the stat gains for these characters as we end on out. And so, with those 4 promoted, what were their overall stat gains, you wonder? Well, let me read them out for you in our form of our montage of normally starting with Colm, of course, alphabetical order. Yeah, we've got to keep things in order for some reason. HP 7 did he gain, Strength 2, Skill 2, Speed 1, Luck 2, Defense 3, and Res 2. Somewhat underwhelming, I think, overall, his strength values. Kind of want him to be a little bit stronger, let's put it that way. Let's move on to Franz, who gained HP 6, Strength 2, Skill 2, Speed 4, Luck 2, Defense 2, and Res 3. So is he a replacement to Seth? Let me just ponder that fact. Considering the fact that Seth's also got himself supports, I think he may as well stay in the party for now. We could always fix him with Speed Wings after all. Naomi, on the other hand, gained loads of nice stats as far as I'm concerned. HP 7, Strength 5, Skill 6, Speed 4, Luck 3, Defense 4, and Res 3. With the overall gains there. The strength gains she got in those last few levels plus promotion, of course everyone had that plus promotion bonus, just made her a bit more oomph, power. And that's kind of what you want out of the characters at this stage of the game. And our last one, which was Vanessa, who, becoming the other of the 3 flyers, gained HP 5, Strength 2, Skill 3, Speed 2, Luck 3, Defense 2, and Res 1. Of course, she was capped on Speed, wasn't it? So she couldn't really gain more from leveling up. But, you know, good games, good gains. I mean, all our flyers have turned out pretty damn good. You cannot complain about them. And that sets us up for the future. Sets us up for further battle in case we end up in another one of those big maps. And so we don't have a character like Naomi just standing around next to the king again. Of course, I think any gamer at that point in time presented with 2 different areas would probably go and explore whatever the Lagdou Ruins was. So I didn't really mean to get so much levels to boost my, well, progress of the other characters. It just felt like against promoted units, I should feel promoted units. In the meantime, it's all about those supports, of which we'll be getting some more supports when we start next time. So I hope you'll join me then, the big bumper episode. The Lagdou Ruins explored, some more promotions, some supports, and more. I'll see you next time for the next session. Bye-bye.